Okay, before I completely convert this video over and upload it as is, I'm going to add this at the very end of it. Now, I went back into that video that's blocked. I clicked on one of those, whatever that they're doing with the music part of it, right? In terms of, with the subscribers, right? Well, this here, I clicked on this particular person. And this one here has 115,000 subscribers, okay? They got 363 videos. This is apparently the author who owns the copyright to the song that YouTube is not allowing to play on my video. Okay, so honestly, I'm so stressed out right now. I don't even know what frickin' song it was right now. So I'm like, okay, how can I contact this person? So of course I go into more, and here goes that mouse. There's nothing in here where you can email this person directly. They got it on auto-generated by YouTube. This takes you somewhere else. Doesn't give you no information. That's just the basic channel, okay, in terms of the address. They joined in 2013. Alright. So you can't get no information there. So I googled the name on the internet, and you can't get no, you get who the person is, the history of the person, but there is no way to contact the person. Okay. Alright. So I went back to the page, and now I'm looking at, you know, is this person even alive anymore? Apparently they're getting up into their 70s, so they're getting old, right? So if you click on view all the things that they have here, you can see that they have done an update 3 days ago. These are like a playlist, okay? You got one song here, 10 songs there, 13 songs there, that was just updated 3 days ago, right? So somebody has access to this page, okay? Somebody's doing something. This one was updated 3 days ago. This one was updated 6 days ago. This one was updated 5 days ago. 6 days ago. 4 days ago. 4 days ago. And of course YouTube is using 3 days ago. What songs they're putting in there, I don't know. 3 days ago. So somebody's coming in here and updating. Updated today. Do you see this? So 3 songs in here. It's an album. I'm afraid to click it on, because if I click it on, what? Is YouTube going to give me a copyright strike? Seriously, man. Okay? Turn it off. Oh, that's an ad. So here, why don't we turn down the volume? Okay? Let's just see what we get here. I'm waiting for the ad to go through. Here we go. Skip ad. Alright. Right? We gotta hear a little something. What are we listening to here? Okay, so that's something. Can you post? Oh yeah. No, why are we not surprised? Huh? Comments turned off. Why? Why are the comments turned off? Huh? Huh? Hardware. Is that the name of the song? Remastered. Remaster. Is this person doing this, or is it somebody else doing it? Is it one of those music companies that are doing it? Like, shouldn't we be allowed to be able to contact these people versus trying to go through YouTube with their appeal process and their disputes and all this other shit when you know it's a one-way street and it's a losing fucking battle for you and a win-win for YouTube staff and the YouTube corporation and anyone else that they partner up with? right? As suckers like me pay, go out in the community to try and do the right thing, while we be slapped around by these corporations and then have to be paying even more through public humiliation. Not to mention the money that we lose promoting these people by playing their records, since they bring it to our attention that they're so fucking important. Well, if you're so important, step up to the plate. Stand for something. That's what your songs represent, is it not? But you can't contact them, right? Because, might be, I don't know. So, okay, producer. Maybe I need to take it to the producer. Music publishing, copyright, control. Composer. Lyricist. Composer. Lyricist. Composer. Who knows? Music. Yeah, I clicked on one of those things and it brought me here. Producer. So maybe that's who you need to contact. Directly. Write him a letter. I'm a blind woman. Went blind over a period of years fighting for the community while I'm battling corrupt corporations like YouTube, right? As I'm paying the federal government good money that I couldn't afford, but I did it anyway as a poor person because I wanted to be part of the solution and not part of the freaking problem. But clearly we got a bloody problem here when I'm being completely oppressed time after time, year after year, century after, well, fucking decade after decade. Okay. Somebody is capitalizing off of this. And if you click on this, support Google, right? Where am I? This. Right? Find music from artists you like, right? Subscribe to an artist, okay? Sign into YouTube, go to their video. Oh, wow. Right? Type the channels an artist can have, okay? Notifications from artists, music release notifications. Well, I don't think this artist is making new music. They're just posting music, right? They're just posting old music. And they've made it where nobody else can play it because they're redirecting all the traffic here because, quote unquote, they own the content, or their publishing company, their managers own the content. And I suppose if I was to write a book for Amari, right, in terms of Amari's side dish cookbook, published it, I suppose I'd feel the same way. Like, if you're going to buy a book, then what little proceeds are made from it should go back to Amari to help raise Amari, versus somebody buying the book and then printing it out and selling it over and over and over and over again and making a freaking profit. But that's not what I'm doing when I'm doing any kind of event. I'm not making any fucking profit, okay? And any profit, if it ever was to be made, would go back into a non-profit to help other people. So it's a completely different situation here, right? And by law, I had a right to go out and promote goodwill in the community, and I wasn't required and limited down to spoons. You know how you play spoons on your knee, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is pathetic. Like, so fucking pathetic. Why would I want to do a park event? Like, seriously, why? For another headache? Fighting stupid, corrupt YouTube staff? Give them another reason to attack me? Fucking delete my videos? Copyright me? Strike me? Who knows? Let's see. 3 days ago, 16 videos.
You will not believe we...
Okay, so now we got 16 videos. Trouble. Troubles. Trouble. You a trouble. Me. So these are songs. So I guess you can come in here and listen to the songs. But only here. Nowhere else can you listen to them. This is the only place you can listen to them. Stupid. Why? Why would I want to listen to your songs? Right? Your records are like fucking toxic. How about that? Maybe we should be calling it out for what it is. You got toxic fucking records. Why would I want your record if I gotta look at ads in order to just be able to listen to your music, but I can't fucking enjoy it? When I want to enjoy it, when I want to share the joyful music that you produce, as if it's joyful for anything other than maybe your pocketbook. I'm just saying, right? Because clearly you didn't write it for the fucking people to enjoy. You wrote it. I don't know what kind of artist does art just for profit and nothing else but profit. If you want to get cynical about it, right? You know what I'm saying? Like seriously, all it does is get me into trouble. So why the fuck would I want to join your channel? Tell me that. Why? Why? It's just going to get me into trouble. It's not like I can enjoy it, right? It's not like I can share it with my friends or anybody for that matter, unless what? I can't contact them. How do you get a hold of them? Right? They're so aloof, right? They're invisible people. Yeah, okay. It's just a tool. It's just a tool to manipulate people. That's all it is.
Self-employed in Canada?
Yeah. All it is freaking ads.
Protect your small business with Zenturin.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure I have that record too, as if it gets me anywhere in life. You know, the next time I hear the fucking song, you know what I'm going to be thinking about, right? Yeah, right. Okay, so I'm like really annoyed with this situation. Like, these guys are bummers, man. They're like party poopers. Seriously. Big time freaking party poopers. Yeah. They are the oppression in our community when it comes to, I don't know. Like, okay, I am looking at this song that we just looked at, right, for a minute. That trouble you, a troubly me. All right. And it says, trouble you, a trouble me. Okay, we know who the artist is, right? We don't know who controls this other than this video has been provided to YouTube by TuneCore. So I would think in this situation, TuneCore has the right to put this video up here. So somehow they're snagged in with updating it. Because the video, the song itself, 1992, was written or published in 1992, right? 9 sound click. Released on 1992, January, February, March, April, May 15th of 1992. And then this is auto-generated by YouTube. I suppose that's what's, no, 16 vibes. I don't know what that means. What's 16 vibes? It looks like it's a link.
A what?
16 vibes. 16 vibes of, I don't know. That's a link. I don't want to click it on just yet.
What? 16 vibes.
I don't know if that's 16 songs in one album or what's going on here.
If you look at the...
It's okay, I'll click it on in a minute. Don't distract me.
It's probably songs.
Probably, yeah. So this was uploaded on April 4th of 2015. 8,871 views. The song is provided to YouTube by TuneCore. So I looked up TuneCore, And it's coming in like this. TuneCore official site. Sell your music online. So somebody contacted TuneCore and gave them the rights to sell music. Unlimited song and album uploads on the world's top stores and platforms. So somebody signed on who have, quote unquote, the rights to the particular song that we just looked at, right, to TuneCore, and they will, I guess, plug it in to wherever, and then when people view it and there's commission coming in through ads or whatever, that's when they make their money, and then they send the money to whoever. So in this situation, I suppose, if I had that record and I happened to play it at an event, whether it's at the park in the summertime, and YouTube copyrighted it, it would be in my best interest to try and contact TuneCore before trying to dispute it with fucking YouTube, because YouTube isn't going to release it. Because they're not going to discuss it too much with TuneCore, because there's too much money involved here, people, and it's just another means to oppress the little people, okay? So artists have earned over $4 billion in revenue. Service catalog, instant mastering, video monetization, song reviews, and analysts. Sign up now. Grow your fan base. Stream your music. That's why they're not letting, okay? So how would you contact them? TuneCore.com. Let's see if we can get there. Just out of curiosity. I mean, I'm a blind woman. There's not much I can do much these days. Maybe I can contact these companies and say, hey, look, you know, YouTube has been oppressing me since day fucking one with the foundation. I know it doesn't seem like much and it hasn't gone anywhere in all these years, but something needs to change. There needs to be some flexibility in there. Otherwise, it's a monopoly. A complete fucking monopoly that's being like satanically run to oppress those below a certain income level and keep us locked in to being a commodity on demand. YouTube and their antics with this bullshit crap that's been going on all these years for me targeted my family. They set us up to be targeted people under that commodity on demand, so that it was easy to come in and attack my family here, attack, kill, kidnap, whatever the fuck they've been doing all these years in terms of those corrupt individuals that exploit poor people, right? Music is to elevate, not to oppress. Not to set up people for failure. Not to set up people to be targeted, to be murdered, to be kidnapped, to be targeted, to be oppressed, to be silenced, to become homeless, to have no hope. We value your privacy. I don't care. I just want to see what this is. Can you even contact them? That's all I want to know. Is it even possible? It must be possible, because they want you to sell your music to them or give them permission to do whatever you want. Pricing. What is this? Breaking artists, $39.99 a year. Release unlimited music plus advanced features to customize your releases. The must-have plan for professional artists and labels. Get started. $49.90 a year. $49.99. New artists. Hell, I got a little keyboard little program. I'll plug a few notes and I'll sign up as a free fucking artist. And they can promote my shit on YouTube. And then we'll see what we get. Up to 3 tracks only on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Andre, we need to make 3 tracks so we can try this out. Serious.
3 tracks? What do you mean?
3 soundtracks. So you got to get into that keyboard and start making some music so I can try something different here. And then blast them. Freaking right. Maybe this is what I need to do. Because honestly, I can't justify spending all that money getting people all geeked up to do park events so that I get shit on by fucking YouTube and their partner groups. Seriously. Yeah. Spin on and everything else that they do just so they can rake in billions of dollars. Yeah, okay. Artist services. How do you contact these people? Do you see anything in here that says, oh, go to the bottom of the page. Maybe it'll have something at the bottom. Let's see. Account, log, contact. Here we go. Contact. Let's see what happens. How can we help you today? Contact us. Can't find what you're looking for. Submit a request. For the fastest resolution, be sure to contact us from an email address associated with your account. For security purposes, we may need to send a one-time code. Does something seem off? Excuse me. We're available to help 7 days a week. Professional, okay. So, alright, so these guys must be the ones that are posting on YouTube on behalf of the owner to the copyright. Right? And being that I can do something for free on there, and I do have something that I can make some kind of music with, I think I should try that out with Andre, and I think we should try this service for free. So I think I need to save this. Done.
Make sure it's actually for free.
Well, it's a trial. Let's see. Sell your music. Wait a minute. Pricing. No, I'm just going to go pricing. I need to get a book and write this stuff down as if I got time. Done. Okay. Maybe if I walk in the artist's shoes, I'll have more respect for them in terms of why they do the things that they do, in terms of making it hard for people like me. But as it is, as far as I'm concerned, when music is out there like that, it does become a part of the public domain. And if you don't want people to use it for the right reasons, in terms of I'm not committing no crimes, okay, then you need to lock it up in a fucking vault and never let it out and treat it like a damn dirty secret versus using it to exploit other people so that you can benefit and they can falter. Because that's basically what's happening here. And that's what's been happening all these years. And then you sick on crazy fucking corrupt corporations like YouTube onto innocent human beings like my family and myself to keep us in check so that, right, the community continues to degrade and only those will, you know, get richer who are already rich, while the rest get poor and become more subject to becoming that commodity on demand. That's what pisses me off, people. That's what pisses me off. And honestly, I don't know if I have the stamina to be battling with freaking YouTube and their stupid staff come in the middle of the year in 2025 over bloody park events that at the end of the day, I'm not even going to be able to spend the whole damn day there, never mind 2 days if I book 2 days. And I'm really not wanting to spend a whole lot of money on this crap to be fucking harassed, threatened, intimidated, bullied, and mistreated by YouTube and their staff and partner groups. It's not worth it. It's not worth it because they're fake. They don't care about the community any more than my fucking landlord cares about the fucking community, because there's too many of us falling flat on our faces and dying out on the fucking streets, okay? So for as good as their music is, there's nothing, what you go listen to it on YouTube and what are you going to get out of it? False reality? A fucking lie? That's about it. Okay, I ain't done yet. Right now, I just keep cruising this individual's channel, I suppose. And when I clicked on another video, I suppose, or album or whatever I'm looking at here, because I haven't quite figured it out. If you notice, here's that dude who's like pushing 70 now with some woman. I Want You official music video, premiere April 9th of 2024. So this is recent. They got a lot of views on it, but I guess this is the woman, her page with 235,000 subscribers. So I suppose we should click on her page and see what comes up. And then we've got the lyrics, right? Oh, so you got the lyrics, okay. There's the chorus and everything.
Are you on a music website?
No, I'm on YouTube. I'm trying to figure out how I can contact these people.
Why do you want to contact them?
Because I want my copyright holds released so that my video can play. And I don't trust YouTube to be honorable about it. And I don't think it's fair that I've done everything that I've done all these years to be mistreated, and I feel like I'm being mistreated and exploited. And it just makes me want to throw all those fucking records out, because what's the point of having them if you can't enjoy them and use them? Instead of see them as like a dirty fucking secret that should be locked up in a vault like a bad demon, basically. Right? Something that needs to be locked up and thrown away deep into the ocean, since they're so damn dangerous, get you into trouble. Who wants things around you that get you into trouble with bad karma? I'm just saying. Okay, so let's click on this chick, because this is a song. I'm afraid to play it. I guess it's her song, and somehow she partnered up with that guy, and this must be recent, right?
Automatic girl, this I love ya lick like brick.
I guess that's him. He doesn't look that old. He doesn't look like he's 67, 70 years old, but maybe he is. He's in the dark. Anyway, let's go check this chick out. Okay. Oh my God, where's that coming from? Oh Lordy, shut up. Where are you? Oh my Lord. Get me into trouble. I haven't even started. Okay, so let's see. I'm not very good with this kind of stuff. And obviously I'm jaded. Okay, this woman, the straight shooting, free-spirited, easygoing singer who belts soulful tunes with a velvety, smooth voice. All right, I guess she's on Facebook, or somebody's representing her. Instagram, SoundCloud, and Twitter. Labels. All right. YouTube watch page. Okay, email address. I'm not a bot. Can you get it? Because maybe you contact someone like her. Submit. Sure. See, it doesn't even work. Or does it send to my email? Like, how does that work? What's going on? I don't see nothing going to my email. Doesn't even work. Go figure. So that's a joke. That didn't work. Alright. Now, that video that I was just looking at, apparently you can comment on it, so you could maybe try and reach them that way. I guess that's her. I mean, I could do that park event, and one of those DJs could play this woman's song, and then they're just going to copyright me, YouTube that is, and I'm right back at square one with some monster, right? You know what I'm saying? That you just want to get away from and not be dealing with it. And I mean, like, why would an artist want to feel like that? You know what I'm saying? If it's that difficult, it's just to, right? Anyway. I don't know what song I was listening to. Like, let's just go back and see if we can find it. Yeah, here we go. So, I suppose if I wanted to contact that dude, being that one of his songs, I suppose, is copyrighted on my video, maybe going through her to talk to him as if she'd take the time to do that. Because as far as she's concerned, I'm probably white trash, considering who I am and what's happened to my family and how YouTube has scandalized everything about me when it comes to the Foundation, federal trademarks, my family in general, and just with their partnering up with my corrupt government and just the whole 9 yards when it comes to YouTube and their antics, right? So, okay, where am I now? Let's see if we can just, I don't know. I mean, I don't got time for this to try and figure this crap out. That's just for a park event. So YouTube can come in and copyright everything? Yeah, okay. As if I need the headache. And pay for it yet, too. Yeah. And that's why the gap between the rich and the poor just gets wider and wider and wider. Yeah. Okay, so where are we now? We're back to this dude. So it looks like he's still making music. Based on what we just seen there. But he doesn't want anybody contacting him. And if I contact that whatever it was I was looking at, right? I mean, they're not going to contact him on my behalf, asking to release a copyright. I highly doubt that. Yeah. So I don't even know if it's worth the effort, for what it's worth in the end. Yeah. Because you know, once I die, that foundation will more than likely just go to the wayside. Yeah. Because people just can't be bothered with bullshit. Alright? They got more important things to be dealing with in life than a bunch of bloody bullshit. So I don't know. So I just go to view all, and then I just come in here and I pick something randomly. Drum and bass beat. Okay, people, so it's November 11th of 2024. This is how corrupt YouTube is, okay? Now, I'm working on my playlist. It is what it is. For me, it's very painful to be doing what I'm doing right now, going back into 2012 and whatnot. Because, Shimei was alive, Uncle John was around, Sierra was around in 2012. She was doing really, really good with Andre. We did a park event in 2012. We did a Malcolm X chocolate milk party, back to school in 2012. And then by December, social workers kicked her out and turned her into a fucking junkie. So by 2013, Andre was illegally apprehended on January 15th. Now I'm going into 2013. I think I got up until May, and then I'm just going to keep on going. But in the meantime, I finished with 2012, right? And then I came across the Malcolm X chocolate milk party, back to school. All right. So I'm working on the playlist. I'm trying to tighten and clean everything up, right? So I'm going to read this, and then I'm going to take you to a video because there's 2 chocolate milk parties in the playlist under the title of Malcolm X chocolate milk parties /IES, meaning there was 2 of them that we did, right? Because you have to remember, people, I'd go out in the community. I did everything the right way. I founded a legitimate foundation. I had 2 federal trademark names. I was required to go out and do things in order to fully register them, which I did. Well, yeah, basically until anyway. Yeah. Okay. So I just, okay. And I did events because that's, community wellness. Get out in the community and make everybody happy. Do park events, do whatever you can, right? To your ability. So I did that. And then, uploading on YouTube, and they're copywriting me, and they're doing this, and it was straight up freaking harassment. It was making me sick, people. It got me to the point where I just didn't want to go out and do anything. Now, I have in pencil booked in maybe a park event in U.S. Minster in 2025 in the summer of this year coming up, right? We know that Papa Riley is, our main DJ, and he wants something in August. Okay. And then, of course, there's the Africans, right, that I'm inviting to participate, but maybe they might want their own day. And so that each DJ has their day kind of thing versus trying to share the equipment, because the day goes fast, right? And when you're DJing, you come in with your own crew, right? So it might be better to book 2 days versus 1 day. I don't know. I know what it kind of requires to book the 1 day. Whether we get the 1 day or not remains to be seen yet, because I don't know who's going to be around. But it might be better to book 2 days, right? Back to back, right? And then the guys can just do whatever guys do in terms of DJs. So, okay, but what? I'm going to go, right, assuming that I can even get there, right? And I have to be careful with Amari, because if I bring Amari to those types of things, the last time I was outside in any kind of event was, Tisha's birthday party with Alea May or whatever it was. And, 2 days, 3 days later, Amari had a seizure. So, how much I can be at a park, it's not like I can be there from the time we set up until the time we take it all apart, back to back 2 days straight. So, either or. The point is videos are going to be recorded, music is going to be played, I'm going to upload it onto my channel, and YouTube staff are going to come in and start chopping me up. Right? As if I can deal with any more negativity, especially from YouTube and their stupid staff, because they've been doing it since the beginning of time with my foundation. They have so sabotaged this foundation, the federal trademark names, everything, people. You don't even know, okay? And they're still doing it. They're still doing it. So in the meantime, I put the two Malcolm X chocolate milk parties into the one playlist. And then when I went to go look at the playlist, it was saying that one video is hidden. And I'm like, hidden? Okay. Well, which one is it? Well, I found it. And it is called Malcolm X Chocolate Milk Party Back to School 4 of 4, September 2nd, 2012, number 181. Okay? All right. So, I'm going to show you something here. Let's see. All right. So, that's been saved. All right. So, I'm going to read this first. Okay? I'm going to read it. We're just going to go through this, people. Because this is what makes me not want to go out and do things in the community. Right? Because YouTube, as a corporation, and their partner groups, in combination of whoever governments, they don't want to see you succeed. They want to be in control. Okay? Give everything to Hollywood. Right? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so in the meantime, in 2009, we did a follow-up playground restoration event for the children and families who are living at Gateway Place in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. A lot of them were African refugees. Okay, Home Depot donated the birdhouses for the children to build, while Umoja Operations Compassion Society came by to help. DJ Riley was solid as a rock, as usual, while Yogi stopped by too. It was the best day ever. All right. And then in 2000, and now I came in, right? Because I'm like, okay, what, I have to add in, right? And then I had found out that one video is hidden, which means you can't see it, and then it turns out it's being blocked. Okay, so they blocked it at some point without my knowledge. Because when I first uploaded it, at some point there was copyright claims, but I got them released, people, and the video played. Okay? And then over the years, randomly at some point, YouTube staff fucking blocked it again. All right. So anyway, in 2012, we did a Malcolm X chocolate milk party back to school event outside local businesses in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. Unfortunately, YouTube staff have blocked the video called Malcolm X Chocolate Milk Party Back to School 4 of 4, September 2nd, 2012, 181. That's the number that is allotted, right? For reasons that, in my opinion, are nefarious in nature, as a means to continue to oppress New Foundation for Community Partnerships and the trademark name New Nations Unity. This video has been available to the public in the past, with copyright claims being released. But again, YouTube staff is trying to hide something that could vary. Oops, let's just get, we don't need two varies in there. That could very well relate to a ghost, or even perhaps to energy weapons. Okay? This is my opinion, people, because they're very selective as to what they blocked. So I'm going to have to go back in here and number these with the chocolate Malcolm X chocolate milk party with the playground restoration, but got a long way to go. And then anyway, further on down, then we come into right here, this one. Okay, that's the one we did in 2012. Well, basically me. Riley wasn't there. And then I was working with the people with the Bingy's restaurant and that type of thing, right? And the health food store. Anyway, so 176. There's not that many, right? And then they took out, see, it goes 180, 182. They took out, they hid 191 or 181. But with this one here, what is it? Oops. A ghost, 3, September 7th of 2012, 182. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so I'm assuming they're allowing this one to play. Okay, now you can see better than me. To me, it looks all blurry. I'm afraid to play it because YouTube, what, is going to snag on this one? Block this video? Like, come on, people. What it is the wind comes and blows at a certain point within the song itself where the horse drops. And that's why I say, was it a ghost? Or maybe it's energy weapons. Okay? Because, seriously, let's see, where is it? The video is right here. Okay, because I went back in, right, wasting my time. I went back in, I guess, yeah. I went back in. Okay, I didn't even notice that it was blocked. But as you can see, it's right here. It's coming up, like it's coming up. So how blocked is it because I'm logged in and I can only see it? To me, it looks like it's on the server, right? But you can't find it because it's been hidden, because that's what YouTube does with my channel. Not just with particular videos, but with everything, right? Right? They're the shadow banning. They bury things. They hide things. They did that with the Dance Kid Dance with their when they were promoting their little kids with tutus on. They didn't want my video coming up with the teenagers dancing and getting along with no gang violence and none of that crap, right? Instead, they had to hide my video, bury it. You couldn't even Google the name on it. It wouldn't come up on on the search, right? Even though it was on the server. The only thing that would come up would be little kids, in little tutus with their legs spread open and all this, asses up in the air and all this stupid shit, right? I was so mad when I seen that. People, like, that's what I mean. Like, YouTube is freaking shady, man. Right? Shady. They promote shady shit. Well, they bury good shit. Right? People with good intent. Right? If you got bad intent, or you can make things, I don't know. They want to corrupt people's minds. Anyway, like I said, when I'm gone, I don't want to come back on this planet. Ever. Never. Ever again. There's too many bad people that do too many bad things. And I just can't cope with it. I'm sick of it. And YouTube is one of those bad things. Because they're constantly screwing around with my head for one reason or another. And this is just another means to do it, okay? I don't know why I can see this. It doesn't look blocked to me. But apparently it is, because it's not coming up in the playlist. But whatever. So anyway, let's just go back in time, okay? Because if I do a park event, pay. If I pay to do a park event, okay, people, go out of my way to do whatever it is that we do with everybody else that's doing what they're doing. We record parts of the day with a bit of music in the background. YouTube is going to screw us all over one way or another. Only I'm going to be the one taking the freaking brunt of it because I'm the one that has to upload it onto this channel. Okay? If other people want to do whatever they do and upload onto their channel because they were out there doing whatever, that's their business. But when it comes to this and the foundation and everything that I do, I have to upload it onto this channel. And YouTube goes on the attack. They bring out the fucking hounds and they go for blood. That's what they do. Okay? They don't want to see you succeed. Period. Unless, of course, you're a fucking crook, or you're scandalous, or you're a corrupt government, or an organized religion that's paying good money for something somewhere to get whatever it is that they want, okay? In terms of, like I said, Google Dance Kid Dance. The full title of that video, it should come up. When you Google a full title of a video, it should, if you type in Malcolm X Chocolate Milk Party, back to school, 4 of 4, exactly the way it is, September 2nd. Well, I don't know about the September 2nd because I put that in there myself. Just so, because, right? Well, here they got it. I'm surprised. They're constantly changing their shit, right? Because they were not posting the dates, but now I see they're posting dates again. Anyway, the event started on September 2nd, and then I added in the 181 for the number, because I'm numbering everything now because of YouTube removing videos and thinking that they can just toss them in the garbage and be forgotten about. No, don't forget my videos. You want to rip a page out of my book? I'm going to let people know what page they got ripped out. And if I can do a backup on BitChute or someplace like that for what you threw away in the garbage, because I feel it's important that people know, and even if you don't like what I have to say, that's too fucking bad. I have free speech. I'm entitled to my opinions. I have experiences, right? You know what I'm saying? People are open for a debate. You know, you can have a conversation. You can dispute whatever with me in terms of a debate. But at the end of the day, nobody has the right to come in and mistreat you as much as YouTube mistreats its content creators to shut them up and to control them. Bottom line. So in the meantime, I will dispute each and every, because I've been having problems with this video ever since I uploaded it, right? I will dispute each and every copyright claim. But don't forget, I own those records, people. They're still in my house, for crying out loud, okay? I will dispute each and every copyright claim that is attached to any video connected to New Nations Unity. Sorry, but we haven't gotten this far to be bullied into silence so that the gap between those who have and have not widen. Right. And then I listed the other videos. Okay. Let's see. July 21st, 2000. Oh, yeah, that's because I was getting gaslighted with the thumbs down because of the medical kidnapping of Uncle John. And then we had GMOI being run by Eleanor Gilding and her fucking Duncan Clan friends and whatnot, with YouTube cashing in with their psychological warfare assessment, right, to see how I would react with 25 thumbs down coming in on my videos as I was fighting on behalf of Uncle John being medically kidnapped, people. Okay, it's just a game with these people, I'm telling you. But I was sucked up with the nonprofit. Okay, so look what they've done. Music, 6 songs. They're promoting their songs. So how the hell could this be blocked if they're promoting their freaking songs? Are you looking at this? Jump for jaw. Call the police. Taxi for me. England for nice. Where's the rest of them? I don't know. Where are we now? I don't know what happened there. It took me to a music page with 21 million subscribers. 121 million subscribers. Do you see that? Do you see how they go out of their way to fucking disenfranchise you? This is exactly what they do. Okay, you just seen that. Okay? You just seen that. Okay? Alright. What's good for them is not good for me. Is that it? Is that how it rolls? Okay. Now we're going to get into my comments. Now, am I the only one that can see these comments? Am I being shadow banned? Well, we already know I'm being shadow banned. We already know that my comments are being shadow banned because I just showed you that like 2 videos ago prior to this one. Andre, I think I'm going to get that coffee because I'm getting steamed up here. I'm getting hot and mad. Did you hear me? You can make me that coffee because I'm getting kind of mad here, right? Yeah, because this is important, people. Like, don't waste your time. Like, don't be stupid like me and think that you can make a difference in the world with a bunch of corrupt assholes running it and walking around in it and terrorizing it. Okay? Because you're not gonna get very far in life. You're really not. If anything, you're just gonna be miserable, right? And your family's gonna be attacked because that's what happens. And you can thank corporations like YouTube for that to happen in partnership with your corrupt governments, corrupt public union employees. Okay, and you're going to see that as my playlists come to the forefront year after year after year, and then you're going to see the patterns. When I say there's a pattern, they like every 2-3 years they come in and they pluck one here, take one there, kill off one over there, injure one over there, right? Lure one to their death over there. Before you know it, you're left with half a family, if not less, and a government that wants to just cover it up. That's it, and blame the victims. Yeah. Okay. So I take this with a grain of salt, because if I come in on a different username, I might not even be able to see it, and it's assuming that you can even find this video. Again, it looks to me like it's up on the server, and if it is, then they're just promoting themselves to go to that website with that 121 million subscribers, right? You know, keep the wealth to themselves, right? You know, jerk off with their friends. What is that?
Burning hot.
Oh, you already did make a coffee. Oh, well, that was some fast coffee. That's too funny.
We're gonna go take a nap.
What?
Want to take a nap?
No, don't. Not yet. Wait, you can go to sleep soon. We had the kids last night. So I take this with a grain of salt, because they're already shadow banning my comments. So the only reason I can see it, more than likely, is because I'm logged in. Because YouTube is nothing but tricks. Like, they're just trickery, right? You know, it's like a magic hat, pulling out a rabbit that has like chicken feet on it or something. But I'm gonna read it, because it might be the last time I ever freaking see it, for all I know. Right? Like, I mean, I could come in here under maybe a Mari side dish and see if they're showing. I mean, that would be interesting. Either or. 11 years ago. Okay, so let's see what we do. We gotta read more, because I was disputing back then. It played. When I uploaded it, it played. And then they came in and started copywriting it. And then they would release it. And then it would play again. And last time I left it and seen it, as far as I know, it was playing. And now, because I'm doing playlists, it's been blocked again. But yet, it's on the server. So, but if it's on the server, it's not because they want you to see it. Anyone that's connected to me, hell no. Or they want you to think I'm just a fucking idiot and a person that deserves to be abused. Because they abuse me, right? Just like, okay, so, right? They're promoting it so they can promote that 121 million fucking channel for you go subscribe to them. That's exactly what they're doing. Okay, your video may include music, may include music that is owned by a third party. To hear the matched music, please play the video on the right. The video will play, and this is why I like to copy and paste things, people, because 11 years later, you can kind of get in tune with what the hell was going on back then. But not when all the comments have been removed, not when all the comments have been hidden or erased or deleted, right? You know what I'm saying? And this is where YouTube is wrong. They shouldn't be doing that, but they do it anyway because it's a corrupt corporation. And they pander to the ones that they want to, and they slander the ones that they don't like and want to kick off to the curb to oppress them, basically. To hear the match music, please play the video on the right. The video will play from the point where the match content was identified. Your video is blocked in some countries. Here are the details. And then it goes in Kamoze live, a little love, sound recording administrated by, and then you have to battle a whole bunch of freaking, where's my finger? There it is. A whole bunch of music groups, right? Published, and they changed, like, this is UMG, this is UMPG, and then we've got another one there, or what else we got here? Okay, so that was 2. So they came in with the 2, right? Information about Malcolm X Chocolate Milk Party, back to school, okay? Dear New Nations Unity. So this is, they sent me, because I disputed it, or something, I don't know. Your video, Malcolm X Chocolate Milk Party, back to school, blah, 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 may have content that is owned or licensed by UMG, but it is still available on YouTube in some cases. It may be blocked or ads may appear next to it. This claim is not penalizing your account status. Visit your copyright notice page for more details and policies applied to your video. Sincerely, the YouTube team. All right. Reason for dispute. The video contains the material. So I'm obviously copying and pasting things here, right? The video contains the material at issue, but the material in the public domain is in the public domain or is not eligible for copyright protection. I think in those days they gave you a choice as to choose why you were disputing it, and that was my choice, because as far as I was concerned, under the federal trademark name, with a legitimate foundation trying to spread goodwill in the community and bring the community together for good reasons, that was public domain. The federal government requested that I go out there and spread goodwill. Otherwise, my trademark would have became null and void. But YouTube didn't care about that, though. You see, that's the thing. They trashed it instead, people. They went out of their way to sabotage it, and they still do to this day. Okay? Reason for dispute. This video contains the material at issue, but the material is in the public domain or is not eligible for copyright protection. Explanation. Above have been made in error, and that I have the right necessary to use, and I believed in that, people, because again, by law, under federal trademarks, 2 of them, Canada and United States, I was required to go out and participate with the community in order to be able to say that I've done things so that I could be registered in a legitimate way. And I had the right to use the tools at my disposal in order to accomplish the job, the request, the demand, whatever you want to call it, right? Okay. Necessary to use the contents of my video for the reason I have stated. I have not knowingly made any false statements, nor am I intentionally abusing this dispute process in order to interfere with the rights of others. I understand that filing fraudulent disputes may result in termination of my YouTube account. Okay, I go out, I spend all this money, signature, New Nations Unity, right? Okay, so, right, this is what I'm sending them as my dispute, right? To say, no, I have a right to do what I'm doing. I didn't do it fraudulently. I wasn't committing a crime. I wasn't trying to steal anything from anybody, right? You know what I'm saying? I had the records. It wasn't like I was burning the records and selling and making money off of the music. I wasn't. I made no money. As a matter of fact, I lost money because I had to spend money to do what I did. I'm the one that bought the food that was given away. I'm the one that brought the equipment and had to pay for all that, right? You know what I'm saying? Okay? I didn't make no fucking money. I never make no money. I went into thousands of dollars of debt, $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 in debt because of this foundation, people. But that's what they want. These corporations and governments. They trick you to make you think you can do something good. And then you find out that life is an illusion because there's a whole lot of bad people running around doing for themselves and nobody else but for themselves. And then you get caught in their fucking web and you become dog meat. That's what happens. And then you get called in under that being a commodity on demand. Your number is just a matter of time before your number is called. Yeah. I have good faith belief that the claims described above have been made in error and that I have the rights necessary to use the contents of my video. My video. I have the rights to use my video. Okay? I was operating under federal trademark names for crying out freaking loud. Legitimate foundation for crying out freaking loud. Okay? If that's not a right, I don't know what is. Okay? Video, for the reasons I have stated. I have not knowingly made any false statements, nor am I intentionally abusing the dispute process. Okay. That was, I guess, for those two. Because at that time, I guess it was only two that were blocked. And then I wrote, let's watch all the pimps and hoes. Because you have to remember, that wasn't the first fucking video that got snagged and I had to file copyright claims and be harassed and have my videos screwed over with, okay? Pimps and hoes step up to the plate, starting with YouTube. I believe this copyright claim is not valid because the content is in the public domain or is not eligible for copyright protection. A work of authorship is in the public domain if it is no longer under copyright protection or if it failed to meet the requirements for copyright protection. Works in the public domain may be used freely without the permission of the former copyright owner if all the visual and audio content in your video is in the public domain. You may dispute this claim. Well, my video is in public domain, for crying out loud. They still have it on the fucking server. Obviously, they're getting something out of it, but we're not because they hid it. You can't see it in my playlist. But I'm clearly showing you that it exists. And currently, because I'm logged in under my username, I can read my posts. But if you were lucky enough to find this video through the title, after all the riffraff, you might not see these posts because we know that YouTube staff has already shadow banned my posts when I'm posting on my own videos. That's how shady YouTube is. That's how they go about oppressing those below a certain income level within a caste system that they put us up on a freaking chopping block and they use us as a commodity to exploit. And they do it in partnership with corrupt government and organized religion. to which it only takes 3 people under the Criminal Code of Canada to to create a criminal organization that falls under the Criminal Code of Canada. Your video is still available worldwide. In some cases, ads may appear. So, again, they released it. Whatever was going on at whatever point, it played because I have like over 200 views on it, right? Your video is still available worldwide. In some cases, ads may appear next to your video. Please note that the video status can change. Well, of course, they keep you hanging, right? You know what I'm saying? That's part of their game, right? If the policies chosen by the content owners change. Not necessarily so, though, people, because it's YouTube staff that sit there with a folder and they fuck with your head with your channel. I already shown you that with the videos when they were removing shit. All right? They've been doing this for years to me. Anything to scandalize and demoralize and humiliate and just whatever, and then they send in the clowns right in your own fucking community. If they're not stalking you online, they're stalking you in your own community. Because they're working with the cops, they're working with the government. They don't work independently as a corporation for the public. No. They're like spyware with spider tentacles that leach out into communities and attach themselves to certain individuals that, they want to cook. Have them for dinner. Or whatever they do. Change your video. Please note that the video status can change if the policies chosen by the content owners change. I believe that this is being done by YouTube. Learn more about, in terms of YouTube staff, right? Learn more about copyright on YouTube. This claim does not affect your account status. I believe this copyright claim is not valid. This claim does not affect your account status. What does this mean? Your video is still available worldwide. In some cases, ads may appear next to your video. So clearly at one point it got released. Please note that the video status can change. Whatever. So they changed it. Who knows when they changed it, but they changed it. And then, because they're all 12 years ago, right? 12 years ago. Those further ones up were 11 years ago. 12 years ago. See? That was 11 years ago. So we're going like 12 years back. And as I'm going through this, I'm coming across videos. I hear Shimei, I hear Sierra, I see Shimei, and my heart is like completely broken, people. Like, you don't even know. I got such a broken heart. Oh, yeah. Okay, so what do we got? One or more of your music publishing right collecting societies and Warner. Yeah, there's another one. Warner, whatever, have reviewed your copyright dispute for your video. Okay, and then what? So I was disputing with more than one. For more information, please visit your copyright notice page. So it got reviewed by one or more music publishing right collecting societies. Yeah, you got a whole list of them you have to freaking dispute with. And Warner so-and-so. Okay. And then what? Read more. What's going on here? It's enough to give you a freaking nervous breakdown. Who the hell wants to go out and do anything for the fucking community? Everything that government likes unless they can control you. You know, if you're not going to be controlled opposition, then you got to be what exactly they want you to be. Everything else in between doesn't count, right? They just end up being used and abused and tossed around like garbage. Oh my God, I hate this mouse, man. This thing is just flying all over the place. Okay, here we go. Protection, okay, so I am sure that all the content is ineligible for copyright protection, and I want to dispute this claim. That was probably something that I was allowed to click, so I clicked it. Sexomatic, music composition administrated by Warner Soane's Chapel, right? One or more music publishing right collecting societies. Live a Little Love, music composition administrated by one or more music publishing collective societies. UMPG Publishing. Well, we already know what's happening here. We already know that they're promoting that channel with 121 million subscribers just through the description, as they're making it impossible for people to say, wow, that was a nice video that Judy did, and now that she brought the attention of the ghost, and we can see where it falls in with the video and how that horse dropped. Yeah, maybe she has a point. Maybe it was a ghost. Or maybe it was an energy weapon. Because it was too convenient when it dropped, at the time that it dropped, with the words playing with the music. And this is why I'm thinking that maybe this is another reason why YouTube staff took down the video, well, blocked the video, right? It's because, you know, they don't want people to clue in that there are energy weapons in our community. It's not just in our yards or in our houses, but it's outside of businesses and when we're walking down the street and all this other stupid shit. Or maybe it was a ghost. Who knows? That's hard to say. And then I came in and I wrote this. Federal trademarks provide the right to promote social development programs and or to charity fundraise based on 12 years of activity prior to registration, participating in public events, whether at park or at independent locations or on the street corner, is all within our right, as well as using musical equipment, whether it is a drum or DJ mixer with records. This is what I mean. I wasn't doing anything wrong, people. I was doing what I was required to do. Okay? Otherwise, if that was the case, then the federal government should never have taken my money as I was filing the paperwork on those federal trademarks. Because I had to pay as I went along the way, right? In terms of the filing, you have to file. And you file for over a period of 10, 12 years. That's a lot of money. It starts to stack up. Okay? If I couldn't do what I was required to do, then the government should never have taken my money, and the government should be holding corporations like this to account. Because it's this corporation that screwed over the foundation, in my opinion, so that they can promote their 121,000 fucking subscriber channel and just be greedy and do for self as they exploit everything else below them that they deem as inferior or insignificant or a commodity. Yeah. Dispute claims. I'm still disputing. Live a Little Love, music composition administered by one or more music publishing rights Okay, so we can see what's going on here, right? It just keeps on going, and federal trademarks provide the right to promote social development programs and or to charity fundraise. Those are my words, people. And that's another thing. They don't like you being fucking smart. They want you to talk like an idiot. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as you start to sound a little intelligent, right? You know what I'm saying? That's when they just I can't stand YouTube. I can't stand YouTube, people, but I'm going to finish it up. I'm going to do until I can't do no more. And then that will be it. My life will be freaking over. And I hope there's going to be a few people in there that will take heed with what I say and will find a way to protect their families from the demons that run around on this stupid, rotten planet, okay? Because there's a whole lot of them. And, you know, when we're young, we don't stop to think about it. Oh, we're told that there's a boogeyman around the corner in the dark, so be careful. But don't let the wolf into your house. But outside of that, no, there's a whole lot more bad people that walk on and murder. Murder is so fucking common with our dirty cops not doing their jobs, solving murder, trying to prevent murder, trying to stop people from murdering other people. With including them people. You know, I can't handle it. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it. Yeah. So here we go again. Just keep on going. Can anyone tell me what risks this company is taking? Warner Chappell dispute rejected claim has been reinstated. So they'd release it and then they would fucking do it again. And then they would release it, and now you can see that they've blocked it apparently. So, you know, they've been screwing. It's like masturbation, you know, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. They do that with certain videos, but they make it where you don't want to go out and do anything in the community. They want you mute, right? They want you dumb, and they want you mute. What are they doing? Let's see. You can see I'm getting mad, right? Because I'm writing in caps here. Can anyone tell me what risk this company is taking? Warner Chappell dispute rejected, claim has been reinstated. What are they doing for their community, nation, outside of threatening to shut down my account for doing something because I was asked to step up to the plate? Again, I was told through the applications with the trademarks that if I'm going to go out there and do community activism to spread wellness, then yeah, you're looking at park events and that kind of stuff. What am I going to do? Bring out spoons and play spoons for the public just so that the corporation can be in control of the public? Yeah, okay. Jay Chorney, New Nations Unity at gmail.com. What is this? To YouTube. In reference to YouTube and its bully tactics, it should be noted that they have made it impossible for me to dispute this claim a second time, while their partner group called Warner Chappell capitalized off of my video. Well, they kept the video up. Something was going on in there. These people did not volunteer their time for nothing and are owed nothing and should be grateful someone took the time to promote their stinking, rotten music. If you want to take it there, right? But yet, it's not even their music. They don't even own it. You see, that's the thing, right? And it is in the public domain when you think about it, right? If you own the record, you have rights to that record, people. Okay? You know? If you own federal trademarks, you have rights, but YouTube never did ever respect the federal trademarks. Mail delivery, subsystem, mailer. I don't know who the hell that is. Delivery to the following recipient. Oh boy. Anything to screw up your head. Google tried to deliver your message, but okay, so whatever happened was sent back to me. In this event, your video will be taken down and you will receive a copyright strike. Okay. Do you see? Psychological warfare. Like, what the hell is this? Oh my God. I'm shaking in my boots here, people. Like, fuck, man. And all for trying to spread goodwill under legitimate freaking trademarks and non-profits. Like, come on. And I'm paying for this shit. Yeah, okay. 70,000, 70,000. I'm probably like $70,000. Last time I checked, it was over 50,000. In this event, your video will be taken down and you will receive a copyright strike on your account. If you have received additional copyright strikes, this may suspend your YouTube account. So they were threatening to suspend my YouTube account for going out and doing community events, working with kids. Wow. Isn't that just lovely? To appeal a reinstated claim, you'll be asked to verify your account if you haven't already and explain the basics for your appeal in detail. Appeal reinstated claim. Your account has not been verified. You must verify it in order to file an appeal. Well, I remember at one time, I don't know exactly when it was, but they wanted me to send them all my legal beagle paperwork when it came to the federal trademark names for New Nations Unity, Canada, and stateside, and non-profit shit. And I did. I fucking emailed it to them through PFD files or whatever, PDF files or whatever it was, right? And you know what they did? They completely ignored it. They completely ignored it, people. They took my personal information. Legitimate paperwork. Yeah. And they ignored it. Please explain briefly. Federal trademark provides the right to promote social development programs and or to charity fundraise based on 12 years of act. Okay, so I'm just going back and forth with them from music, from song to song to song, right? Because I already wrote that before, but that, you know, I had to deal with each particular song or each particular music mob, the ones that were filing their claims. So and so, so and so, and so and so, and so and so, right? Account verification, step 2 of 2. Your code has been sent to, okay? Please enter it below. Complete the verification. All right? Enter your code. Phone is not ringing. Well, it's because I have a landline, people. That's why. Sexomatic. Composition, okay. Oh my God. Dispute rejected. Claim has been reinstated. One or more music publishing rights collecting societies. What does this mean? Your video is still available worldwide in some cases. So whatever was going on, they left the video up where most people could see it, depending on the country, although they were stipulating that they could put ads on, and that, I didn't care about ads, right? You know, like, go ahead, put your ad on if that's what you want. All I care about is just, you know, letting people know that, hey, you know, we can come together and have a good time, and I wrote a blueprint for the foundation in terms of how to fundraise, and But that's not what the Punjabis want out here. They don't want to contribute towards the whole community. They want for themselves. They'll put money into the children's hospital and fundraise for that, but that's only because the government brought in $1 million freaking operating team that can take out organs from children and implant them to another child. But outside of that, that's all they care about. And they don't care about the foundation, and they don't care about universal school meal programs and, getting kids off the streets and helping the homeless people and all that crap. No, not unless they can run maybe a recovery house and make a profit off of it. But even then, there's no profit. So they'd leave them out in the streets to wallow. And then they came in with their freaking fentanyl. And now they're harvesting them. Yeah. That's exactly what's happening. Cowards. Obviously, I'm mad still, right? The error that the other server returned was, I don't know what the hell that is. Because mindfuckery, they're just fooling around with you, right? Malcolm X Chocolate Milk Party. Your video may include the following copyright content. Sexomatic. Live a Little Love. Only 2 in those days. They got more than 2 now. They added a whole bunch. Because I looked. Yo Warner Chapel. I did a little video on that. Right? Your claim dispute has been submitted. Your video may include the following copyright content. So in those days, it looks like it was only 2 videos or 2 songs that were basically getting me into trouble. Sexomatic. Yeah. And then your video may include the following copyright. Live a Little. So those 2 songs were the main 2 songs that were getting me into trouble. Yeah. Now, let's see if we can go back and find. Now, if we look at it now, okay, if we look at it now, if I can find it, maybe I should turn off the camera. Oh no, first, before we do that, let's just switch accounts and see what happens. Let's see if I can even see. Let's see, I'm going to switch accounts and we're going to go into Amari's side dish. Let's see what happens. Yeah, did you see that? Video unavailable. This video contains content from UMG and who has blocked it in your country on copyright grounds. Who has blocked it in your country on copyright grounds. And then they turned off the comments. Yeah, because they want to silence you. They want to hide their dirty deeds of how they oppress you. How they play psychological warfare and ignore federal trademark names and legitimate foundations and people who are legitimately trying to be helpful in the community versus being scoundrels and exploiting the community. Okay? Okay, it says 90 views. Alright. So, hold on a minute. I have to go back into my other I have to go back. Because I won't be able to get into my stuff. Right? So we gotta go back. Yeah. Oh my God, turn off. Oh shit. I'm gonna get a copyright on this. There. Do you see how they terrorize you? Literally. That is messed up. Okay, so what we need to do now... where is it? Alright, so... what is this? I will dispute each and every copyright. Okay, so I think this is the actual video itself. So if I go back... it should take me to my playlist. Yeah. Okay, so it should take me back to, like, my studio with my videos. So we're going to go find that video and we're going to look, because they added more copyright, eh? Right? Where is it? Yeah, see, there's this one, this one, this one, this one, and then this is the one that they blocked. And then the next one, if you notice it, look. What is it? A ghost. It's in reference to this video. So I'm thinking that they're blocking this video because they're being nefarious. They were trying to hide something. Because if you look at this video and went back into this video, you make you kind of question things. All right, so anyway, regardless. So, see details, right? So you can see that they've got it blocked. We know if I come in under a different user account, you can't see it. You can't see the comments. They're only allowing me to see it. Not that it means anything other than to rub salt in the wounds. Slap you in the face, punch you in the gut, humiliate you some more, right? Rub it in. Okay. So, obviously not affected, whatever, as if it means anything. They already threatened to take down my channel, strike me with this and remove this, and right, back in those days. But look, so they added more. Jump for jaw, video cannot be seen or monetized, blocked in all territories, call the police, right, blocked in all territories. But not with that 121,000 subscriber. Hell no, I'm pretty sure you can watch those videos. Oh, they released Sexomatic. Notice how that when they were fighting with me, they were using Sexomatic as their version to because like that the video was playing on YouTube for quite a long time. But they kept fucking with me, okay? And they're still fucking with me over this crap. So, no impact. Alright, so clearly that one got released. Alright. I don't know who this is, but it says, England be nice. Okay, content found during, okay, video cannot, blocked in all territories. Live a little love, right? Blocked in all territories. Taxi, do you see? They added another one. Taxi for me, no impact. Oh, but whatever, that's fine. You can listen to that one. Like, it's bullshit, people. Total bloody bullshit. And then in terms of selecting an action, pick an audio from YouTube audio library to replace the claim. No, I'm not going to do that, people. And I'm not going to trim out the segment. And I could dispute. Maybe I should dispute it again. Dispute a claim if you have the necessary rights to I already explained my rights. I had the right to go out there and promote a universal school meal program, school restoration, community wellness, people coming together for all the right reasons, right? It was my job to go out. I was required by law to go out into the fucking community and do something and not just play the spoons on my knees in terms of entertainment. Okay? And if I can't go out and do that stuff because corporations want to oppress me, whether it's because I'm talking and I'm saying something they don't like, or I'm recording something and I'm pointing out things that they don't like, or I'm talking about things that are personal to me and my opinions or my knowledge or my experience or whatever I've learned, and they're censoring me and they're shadow banning me and then shutting me down with my fundraising efforts or just community outreach efforts in terms of doing the Malcolm X chocolate milk party. Those are outreach efforts. That's, right? Then the federal government should give me back my money for all the money I spent on those federal trademarks and go sue fucking YouTube's ass to get their money back. Yeah, Let the federal government sue fucking YouTube. Maybe I should put a claim in with the federal government asking them for my money back. Saying that they can't control fucking corporations like this. They make it too hard for people like me to go out there and do anything good in the community. Why the hell would I want to do a park event this year coming up for this kind of bullshit to start up all over again? Have the DJs and everybody else connected to them and us and as a group get all freaking depressed because we got YouTube jackasses in there jacking off as they're jacking off everybody else and laughing about it and thinking they're big and bad. Yeah. What's the use of having a fucking trademark, never mind a federal one at that, because that's what they are, and legitimate foundations? What is the point? There is no point. Clearly the federal government can't control these corporations. Dispute a claim if you have the necessary rights to the content. There's that gray line. Well, you didn't create the music. You don't own the content. No, but it belongs in the public domain. Clearly, I have a fucking record, right? Which belongs to me. I paid for the record. I am not reproducing the music for money. So therefore, it belongs in public domain. If you don't want it to be in the public domain, lock it up in a vault and hide it away like a dirty secret so nobody can ever find it, see it, or hear it. You know what I'm saying? Or other valid reasons. I just gave you reasons. You can't have a federal government ask you to go out and do something and then prevent the person from doing it when the music itself belongs under public domain. Because you could turn on your fucking TV and hear it. Oh, what? Hollywood paid for royalty rights? Yeah, okay, whatever. If it takes up to 30 days for a final resolution from the claimant, your channel won't receive a strike if your dispute gets rejected. Learn more. I don't even think I can dispute it anymore, people. That's all I was doing back and forth, was disputing this stupid shit. And then they just came in and added in more video or more songs after all this time. Okay? And you kind of have to take it right to the I wouldn't even say these music corporations that put these copyright claims on them. It's like you have to take it right to the person who wrote the fucking song. But a lot of this shit isn't even owned by them anymore. It's owned by some company. Content ID dispute and appeal process. They're not giving me, they don't give me anything no way to dispute this stuff. So did I lose what I was doing here? Here. I don't think I can even dispute it. Continue. Oh, let's see. All right. Here, maybe I should dispute it. Dispute, not tonight though. Dispute, claim, jump for jaw. But I'll say the same damn thing. It was done under federal trademark names, legitimate foundation, under a public event that belongs to the public. No money was made from it, in terms of nobody profited from it, right? Dispute a claim if you have the necessary rights to the content or other valid reasons. They don't accept my reasons, people. So if they don't accept my reasons, why the hell would I want to do a park event in the summertime of 2025? But then when you start thinking like that, then they win. These rotten, stinking corporations, these bullies, these mobsters and gangsters, they win. Yeah. It doesn't matter if you're living in a gateway place with a whole bunch of poor people. There's going to be some poor person in there thinking that they own the fucking place, even though they're just like everybody else. And they're going to run around acting like damn bullies and keeping everybody miserable. Yeah, just because that's what bullies do. Well, YouTube is the same damn way, right? They're the biggest bully on the block. They're the biggest bullies on the block, and they want to keep everybody miserable except for the ones that they want to prop up, because somehow, some way, the ones that they prop up, they're getting big, that one channel with the 121 million fucking subscribers. You know you're getting some good chump change on that one coming in through their ad revenues, right? They've redirected all their traffic to that one particular page and pages like that while they fuck around with people like me. Dispute a claim if you have, okay. Either approve or reject your dispute, okay. What to expect, submit dispute, fill out the form carefully so we have everything we need to start the process. Well, first of all, you know they're watching my videos. So as if they're going to give me what I want. If anything, they're going to come back and try and hurt me in another fucking way. And then I'm going to come back in a week or two and say, this is what YouTube's done now. Right? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Fill out the form carefully. The claimant can either approve or reject your dispute. Okay? If your dispute is rejected by the claimant, the claim will remain on your video. If you are still confident the claim is invalid, you may be able to appeal the decision. Yeah, whatever. Whatever is like corrupt, crooked freaking courthouse. You will be made, okay, your video will be made visible in 48 hours. Impact on your video. Well, that's only for one song, I would think. We're just looking. Okay, continue. Reason. See, now they give you original content. The content claimant in my video is my original content, and I own all the rights to it. Yes, that's how I feel. I am in the video. Everything you see in there when it comes to the DJ equipment, the horses, the flags, whatever, that's owned all by me. The records, I own all that shit. The drum, the food I paid for, right? I don't necessarily own the music outside of, I own the fucking records. I bought the records. I wasn't selling the music. I was promoting a cause. A good one at that, okay? I own a copy of the song or video. Buying a CD, DVD, or song doesn't give you the right to use it in a video. Well, I disagree. Because first of all, I didn't go out and buy that record just so I could go do what I did. I've had that record for fucking years and years and years and years and years and years and years. Right along with a whole lot of other freaking records. Right? So I'm not the first one to say that I own the record, I have the right to play it. Because ultimately it does belong in the public domain. Because if it didn't, it would be in a fucking vault. And nobody would have access to it. That would be the first thing, in my opinion. Anyway, I'm not making money from my video. Well, there you go, right? I've already said that too. So I'm not the first person to think like that, right? Because lots of people going through this problem. Because that's what they do. They like to keep a whole lot of people fucking oppressed while some get richer and the rest get poor. Even if you don't monetize your video, you need permission from the copyright owner to use the material. So in this situation, you either go through one or two routes. You either take it to the music company that represents the owner, or you contact the owner themselves and you get written permission from the owner themselves. It's too easy for the music companies to write you off as a fucking flake, where it's very hard, I would think, to get a hold of the actual owner, especially if they're dead, and they're being represented by a music company looking for royalties. You know, so you're just beating your head up against the wall, right? I gave credit to the copyright owner. Well, yeah, well, when my video was playing, was visible, they put their little promotion shit, right, with their link to go to that other channel. So there was credit given, so it's not, put your ads, put your credit. I'm not saying you can't do that. I mean, more the merrier, right? But that's not what it's about, people. It's about oppression. Oh, it's about oppressing people and making it hard for them to do anything of substance. Unless, of course, they can pay until they're fucking broke. Pay until they go bankrupt. Pay for a lie. Posting a disclaimer in the video or description doesn't give you the rights to use copyrighted material. Copyright exceptions such as fair use. Well, I'm expected by federal government to go out and do something with the tools that are available to me under the public domain of what's accessible, and records are accessible, right? So in that situation, I would think it would be fair use. I have significant transformed the content claim in my video. The video is protected by fair use, fair dealing, or similar expectations to copyright. They don't value my channel, though. You see, that's the thing. They don't value anything I've ever stood for, people. If anything, they have sabotaged it left, right, and center, and to this day continue to do so with their shadow banning antics. Okay? This is longer than I expected. Public domain. The content claimed in my video is in the public domain and is no longer protected by copyright. Well, that's kind of like what the federal trademark does. It brings it to a public domain because it's federal, not only in Canada, but in the United States at that time, right? Because I own 2 federal trademark names. So that right there trumps whatever it is that they're trying to do here, in my opinion. Otherwise, the federal government owes me money and should give me back my fucking money for misleading me to think that I could do something, right, legally without being harassed and penalized for it. And like I said, sue the federal government, give me back my money for the fucking fake fucking trademarks that you sold to me, telling me that I could do this, I could do that, I had the right, I was expected to do it. And if you want your money back, go fucking sue YouTube. Seriously. I'm just saying. And I'm not clicking anything here, because I just want to go to continue. Okay, can I? No, I have to choose something. Oh my God, I'm afraid to choose anything. That's all I need right now. I'm too upset for this. I own a copy of the song or video. No, it's more than that. It's more than that. If I wasn't told that I had to go out there, do the things that I did in order to secure the trademark name, I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have put myself in the hole for anything. How is the federal government expecting me to promote a universal school meal program and anything else that fell under the trademark name with no resources, no equipment, no tools, no opportunity? What was the point? And then we've got options. So right now we've got the reason, we've got the options. details, and the rationale. Oh my God. Select one. And what am I disputing? Anyway, am I disputing all the songs? Or am I just disputing one song? Because there was a list of them there, people. Right? Yeah, I am just disputing the one song out of that list of songs. And I'm going to go out and do another park event. Spend $1,000 where I'm basically going to have to sit home while everybody's at the park. Basically, because you know somebody has to be with Amari. And if I go, I can only go for an hour or two with Amari. Any longer than that, you know, getting kind of dicey, you know what I'm saying? Sure in the hell can't be there all fucking day long, that's for sure. Never mind 2 days in a row. And I'm going to cough up $1,000 for that shit? And then come and deal with this fucking shit? Yeah, okay, I don't think so. I don't know. Should I just... Okay. Alright, submit a dispute. I don't know. I feel like I need to print this crap out. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Your video will be made visible. No, it's not going to be made fucking visible. Because they use this video as a tool to screw with your head. That's what they do. Your video will be made visible in 48 hours unless the claimant responds before then. I've already disputed these too many times in the past. That's what we just looked at, was me disputing. And then they just released the video, and then they came back in. And, what do you call it? I'm just Xing it out of this right now. We can, yeah, jump for jaw, so I have to dispute that. Can I dispute them all? I don't even know. Then we got call the police, right? Yeah, you can dispute that one too if you want, right? That was they just added that one on. They released Sexomatic because I had to dispute that 12 years ago. But then with the new one, England Be Nice, and then they came in with another one, Live a Little Love, right? You see? A Taxi for Me, I don't even know why that's there. Like, it's bullshit. Total bloody bullshit. Total bloody bullshit. Like, I'm getting sick with it before I even fucking start. Yeah. 90 views. They put it on lockdown. 32 comments. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to end this in a minute. Okay? Here you can see there's 23 comments. This video is showing. Okay? So we're going to go in here. I'm just curious to see people because most of those comments are probably mine for one reason or another. And here we go again with this funky mouse. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna watch.
All right. Yeah, here we go. What is this? A total dollar amount of $100 donation was donated to Faith Eugene Rescue. That's for horses. Question. In reference. Anyway, these are all my posts. I am curious to see claims to dispute. Yeah, so you see, I had to do it there. That's what I mean. Like, you go off, you do all this shit, you get tired, you spend your money, you know, you have to deal with bullshit people sometimes, just all kinds of crazy crap. And then you come home and you go out of your way and you upload it, right? You thinking that maybe you accomplished something and you're feeling kind of good about yourself, that you're out there trying to do the right thing, and then you get stepped on, stomped on, slapped around, punched, kicked, your hair ripped out, like whatever. It's like it's bullshit. It's bullshit. As if you want to go back and do it again, to be abused again by people like YouTube staff. Yeah, okay. As your government is saying, well, what did you do? Did you go out and do anything? Because if you didn't, you know, if you didn't go out to do anything for the community, then don't expect to get registered, because it ain't gonna fucking happen. So you gotta cough up and show us what you did. Well, I'm trying to show you what you did, but fucking YouTube is trying to prevent that from happening. They don't want us. They don't want you to see, because it's a lie, people. It's all a freaking lie. It's one big fat fucking lie. And that's another reason why I don't want to come back, because I'm sick of the fucking lies that fucking people talk about with their forked tongues. Please explain briefly. I have a headache now that takes the joy out of what I do, despite under difficult conditions at times. YouTube and their partners are harassing me over something I have no control over, other than to stop working on the nonprofit. Yeah, they're giving me an ultimatum. You know, you either, what can I do? It stopped. And if they can't stop you that way, what do? They come in and they bring in their goons within the community. If they're not stalking you on fucking line, harassing you and doing all this shit on stupid line to make you feel like shit and to shut you up, they come right into your fucking house and they take your little fucking grandson out. Or they throw your daughter out into the fucking street, turn her into a fucking junkie. And then they come back 2 years later and kidnap an old man, lock him up like a dirty secret, separate him from his family, so everybody else that they took him from want to die. For the second time in 2 fucking years. First, they wanted to die because Andre suddenly disappeared. And then Uncle John suddenly disappeared. Like, it's bullshit, people. 12 years later, and YouTube is totally disregarding. 12 years later. Yeah, 12 years later, totally disregarding everything I worked so hard for. Refer to prior videos which have been tagged by YouTube. Because they were fucking with my school restoration videos from 2009. Playground restoration videos. Putting me on mute. The best video of all of them put me on fucking mute. Yeah, I wonder why. A work of authorship. Andre, shut up! A work of authorship is in the public domain if it is no longer under copyright protection, or if it failed to meet the requirements for Oh, here we go again. I have a good faith belief. There we go again. Same old crap. But I guess this one they released. But what I want to see is if I can see those if I come in under a different account. So I'm going to come in under Andre's account, and we're going to see if they're still showing. Okay? It should be interesting to see.
Say what?
Just stay quiet. You know I'm talking, so I don't know why you're starting to overtalk me.
No, you said right now.
I'm gonna watch, do a little hand action here. No, this is Amari's side dish.
Oh, nice.
Well, I'm surprised. So they let those ones stay. So they were selective as to what comments that they shadow ban. Okay? But this is exactly why I copy and paste, though, people. Because this is 12 years ago. Hey? Right? 11 years ago. But I guess they figure in another 12 years from now, nobody's going to give a rat's ass anyway, because personally they don't give a fucking rat's ass anyway, so what difference does it make? Especially when you die. And these kind of individuals, it's almost like they can't wait for you to fucking die. It's what they want. Because that's how they treat you. Yeah. Just switching back. I'm gonna watch, do a little hand action here. Okay? I guess I wasn't big and bad enough for their liking. I guess I wasn't as corrupt as they wanted me. So in the meantime, I am just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Now we're going into 2013 when they took Andre. Just up and disappeared. Yep. I'm out there doing park events, outside businesses doing little events, battling fucking YouTube with their bullshit crap, right? Sierra's doing good, looking good, happy, healthy. And by December 21st of 2012, the government and their workers basically turned her into a junkie that they pimped out for 8 years until they had no use for her, and then lured her to her death, tortured her, murdered her, and harvested her organs illegally as they mocked her family. And you can't tell me this shit doesn't hurt my feelings.
What they doing?
Oh, dog.
Yeah, a dog. That's right. A little doggy on there. What's that, baby?
This was after they kicked her out for not coming home. They didn't kick her out because she was doing drugs. They kicked her out because she wasn't coming home on time. And the social worker wanted to teach her a lesson. They disconnected her from her bed, her food, her safety net, her child, her family, and they kicked her out in the middle of fucking winter with snow on the road. She couldn't get her methadone, nothing. I gave her clothes, I gave her money, but I was left with Andre, right? And they didn't want me to go get a lawyer, people. So they came in and they snatched them up after they lied to us. But yeah, no, they turned Sierra into a fucking junkie, and they did it on purpose because they knew that once she didn't have her methadone, didn't have her son, didn't have her family, didn't have food, didn't have money, was left out on the fucking streets. It was just a matter of time before somebody injected her with heroin, and that's exactly what happened. And once they inject them with heroin, you might as well kiss them goodbye.
You see baby on there? Oh, who's that? Elephant? Elephant? Bird? Oh, you just want to say hi. Say hi. Yeah. One.
One flower.
One flower. Okay, so this is Mama Lynn, and we just had social services come in here and take my grandson, out of daycare. I don't know what kind of games they're playing. They wanted him in here from 8 o'clock in the morning until 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. He's not even 2.5 years old. And, you know, they used...
Because they were plotting and scheming. As soon as they got him alone, because for the first few days, we wouldn't leave him there by himself because he didn't want to be by himself. He was scared. So we'd hang around, right? And then eventually I told Tisha, like, you just sneak out, right? And, you know, we'll come and get him in a couple of hours. He'll get used to it, right? Because, you know, that's what they do. And as soon as she was gone, that was it. They came in and they took him. And then, yeah, everybody became suicidal after the fact. And I went to court 22 times in 15 months fighting for my grandson as my daughter turned into a junkie. And, well, she turned into a junkie before they even took him, because they threw her out on December 12th? 10th? 10th. They threw her out on December 10th of 2012. And by December 21st of 2012, within 10 days, somebody injected her with heroin because she couldn't get her methadone because she was out on the streets, and they injected her when she was sleeping, apparently, or coming out of sleep or something. Anyway, somebody injected her with it, and that was it. She was dead from that point forward. Never recovered. And the government workers, they exploited it to the maximum. Used and abused her, pimped her out on the streets, gave her terrible health care, created a monster that terrorized the house in terms of we couldn't help her even though we tried and we tried and we tried and we tried and we tried. But it's not easy dealing with a heroin addict that's addicted to the needle, being used and abused out in the fucking streets. And then eventually they just lured her off to her death with the RCMP, fucking killed her, and harvested her body parts, people, and that's just the bottom fucking line. Yeah. So don't think that me working on these playlists is easy peasy shit, because it's not.